everyone. Thanks for clicking onto my channel, Simply Outdoors with Shauna. Today it's a little windy, so hope my audio doesn't pick up the wind too much. But the sun is shining, but it's still a little cool. It's -5 today. It's November 2nd. Yeah, just out here in the area that I checked out a couple of weeks ago to build the shelter. So today I just want to kind of figure out how I want to build the shelter this time, and cook up some lunch and do a little bit of clearing out of the area and start working on the shelter. So first off, I'm just looking at all the branches that are kind of leaning over into my area. I just want to get them all cut down so they're not leaning into where I want to build the shelter. So that's what I'm going to do first. So in this area here, I know that's where I want my fire pit because there's a lot of rocks in that area. So I'm just going to clear out this area and get my fire pit all built up. Okay, this is what I wanted for the fire pit. I wanted the fire pit to be at one end of the shelter with rocks built up around so the rocks can hold the heat into my shelter. So this is going to be one end of the shelter. The shelter is going to be built over top, but with an opening so the smoke can go out. I just wanted to get a little bit of the fire pit dug out because I want to cook some lunch today and also figure out how I'm going to build the shelter around the fire pit. The fire pit is the main thing when I'm building a shelter for the fall and winter because I want it to keep me warm and I want the heat of the fire to go into the shelter so I can spend the day doing things, cooking, spend the night. So that's my main priority usually when I start my shelters. Now, I'm not saying it's the way everybody does it, it's just the way I like to do it. So now I'm just gonna clear some of the leaves away so I can see what I'm working with on the ground area, and then cut up some wood, get some good coals to start cooking some lunch. Moved all the leaves of the area where I know I want to build my shelter. And now there's lots of rocks here and gravel, so I'm just moving all the rocks to kind of make it level. So I'll show you the outline and what I'm thinking about how to build the shelter. Now the plan I have for the shelter is for this to be the opening end that I come in, and then you go down towards the fire pit. Now, I'm thinking on building rocks. There's lots of resources of rocks around here, so I'm going to have a rock wall along the bottom on both sides. So this is the area that the rock wall will come out from the fire pit, and then I'm going to do a pitched roof that sits on top of all the rocks that are along the bottom. So that's the plan. So I'm going to start today by just getting some big rocks, rolling them over, and starting the wall. But before I do that, I'm going to cut some wood up and get lunch started. Got a good fire going. It's getting a little warm now. A little cool with that wind today. All right, we're gonna get some lunch on. Getting a little hungry. Chicken breast. Get that out and season it up with salt and pepper. Working with chicken, I always like to keep my hands clean. I'm just going to slice little slits in the chicken. Spices, some salt and pepper. I got some chicken spice. Really good. That all spiced up. that aside. All the chicken is spiced up. In here I have some brie cheese, a little bit of red pepper, and some zucchini. Slice that up. Put these aside, I don't need all of it. Chicken back up. So we're just going to put our pieces of pepper, zucchini, and cheese, brie cheese, in each little section that I split open. Perfect. Then we're just gonna put it in our cast iron frying pan. Kicking right in there. I'm gonna put a little water in the pan. I don't want the chicken to burn. So we kind of want to steam cook it, and then the water will dry up and then it will start to cook. And then we're going to put our trusty cast iron frying pan on top. Make a little spot in the coals right there. And on top, let that cook for a good half hour. While the chicken's cooking up there, I'm going to get the rocks started for the wall. Just gonna check on the chicken, see how it's going. Oh yeah, looking good. Just gonna put a little more water in it. Don't want the bottom to burn. Cooking up nice. Put a few more coals on top. Here's a good start on a bunch of rocks that I've collected, and I'm just going to start building the wall out from the fire pit. So let's do that. Big ones first. Now it's good to have these smaller rocks to shimmy underneath to make sure the rocks are good and solid. Alright, so here's part of the wall so far on one side, and I'm going to just start bringing it in a little bit. I'm not needing my shelter that big. It's just for myself and if I bring the dogs, so enough to make a raised bed, and then the sticks going up to a pitch roof. So I just have the rocks 2 level high. They don't need to be very high, and then again on the other side. So let's check the chicken. we'll maybe have some little lunch and a nice cold beer, and then we'll keep working. Oh, very nice. Looking good, guys. It'll be a nice lunch. Really hungry and thirsty. Let's open a nice cold one. This is called Woodhouse Brewing Company. So first time trying this one. I might have tried it a while back, but I don't remember. I don't remember the taste of it, but I'm sure it's good. At Woodhouse Brewing Company, we believe simplicity. It is a good thing. That's why we craft brew our own refreshing lager using only choice ingredients and no preservatives. The result is an easy drinking premium lager that keeps it simple and to the point. Hey, simple and to the point, just like Simply Outdoors with Shauna. All right, so let's put this chicken. Oh yeah, it's cooked. Woohoo! Amazing. Let's pour a cold one. All right. Cheers, everyone. Work hard, enjoy cold beer. So I have a little bit of Italian spice that I'm just gonna sprinkle on top for a little bit more flavor. There we go. Delicious. Felt good with the fire going. Fantastic. All those flavors, and with the brie cheese, really nice taste. So I think it's going to be nice here. During the day, the sun is shining nice. Kind of like the idea of the rock wall along the bottom. When the fire's going there, the heat will come right in. So yeah, that's why I don't want to make the shelter too big. I want to make it just a nice size. Right, everyone, I'm just going to sit here and relax for a little bit, enjoy my beer and my lunch, and then we'll continue on doing the rock wall. All right, lunch is done. It was very good. Time to get back to work. Got some more big rocks here that I'll place, and yeah, let's keep going. Takes a few minutes to get them set in place because I want the wall to be pretty secure. This is a good one for up behind my fire pit. Perfect. Okay, it's the last big rock that I need to enclose the shelter along the bottom. Yeah, so I'll show you what I have here so far as soon as I get these two last rocks in. So this is going to be the doorway coming in, right at the opposite end of the fire pit. There we go. Some good hard work done. The hard part is done right now. All the rocks, making the bottom of the rock wall. Just wanted to give you an example. This is where my raised bed will go. And the fire is right out front. The entrance right there. Still got lots of room there for the dogs. So yeah, that's I just wanted to make it small enough so the heat would stay in and the dogs could come. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. It's going to be a good spot. So next time I'm out, I'm going to take little rocks and fill all the holes in so the warm can't escape. So I'll just be filling all those little holes in with all little rocks and then making it all kind of level on the top and then the pitched roof. So next time we're out, we'll probably be filling in all the holes and starting the frame to put the pitched roof on. So yeah, today was a good job done. Thanks for coming along with me, everyone, on this little build. So this is going to be one of my permanent shelters that I'll have for the winter. And I also have another little location that I'm looking at to build another one that's going to be a neat plan that I have. So if you haven't already subscribed, maybe think about subscribing. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video and hit the ringtone, and then you'll know when I upload my next video. Thanks for coming along, everyone. Cheers. Oh yeah. Perfect.